Yes, indeed. The Waters Roar Part 2. Right, let's get into it. For the scripture is found in Luke chapter 8, verse 22 to 25. Memory verse is from Isaiah 43, verse 2. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. When and though the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Motivational quote says, the storms of life are meant to strengthen the children of God, not to swallow them up. Okay. Prophetic word for today. Your enemies shall be swallowed up by the storms they have prepared for you in the name of Yahshua. Here's the message. The roaring and raging of waters, rains, storms, and floods are the rising of the enemies against your peaceful existence. Thank God because He promised us in His Word that His Spirit will lift a standard against them for your sakes. Yahshua was in the boat with his disciples peacefully asleep. When the storm arose, it was so turbulent that the disciples gave in to fear rather than faith. Thankfully, they remembered to call to Yahshua. The same happened to many of us. At critical moments, our hearts fail and we seemingly forget the one whose presence is always with us. Hence, we give into fear, worry, and anxiety. It is not uncommon for children of God to be afraid, but one thing is required of you, and that is to ensure you are holding on strongly to God in faith through Yahshua. Entertaining doubt will rob you of your joy, peace, testimony, and victory that is ahead. Remember, fear as torment. Worry is a useless emotion and mental exercise that wastes your time doing and achieving nothing. Unshakable faith in Christ, who is your sure anchor, is the answer to the roaring of waters. What are the roaring waters around your life? Okay, all right. Just glance upon a little message and totally. All right, let's see my find back. Next up, spot. Mm, I'm coming. So find back. All right, here it is. Yes, unshakable faith in Christ, who is sure anchor, is the answer to the roaring waters. Yes. What are the roaring waters around your life? Family, business, or ministry? Where is the enemy raging and threatening your peace? Question. Your best response is faith in Yahshua and his beloved Father, Yahweh. He addressed the storm of the Sea of Galilee, and it became still. In fact, the Sea of Galilee remains the calmest on earth still to this day. This is the extent of calmness that Yahweh is able to give your life over every satanic rage. There shall be still and rage no more in Yahshua's name. God is able and ever ready to deliver us from all troubles, but as Christians, there is a need to stand in righteousness and look unto Yahweh, the author and the finisher of our faith. He is faithful and will yet deliver you unfailingly. This has brought me to the end of my devotional reading. Hope it was uplifting to each of us. We have a new topic, important in prayer. We'll discuss about prayer for tomorrow. We talk about prayer tomorrow. Yes. Yes, man. Sometimes the storms of life come upon us. Yahweh is ready to assist us. We just have to continue holding on to our faith. Don't give into doubt. Don't give into fear. Yeah, man, don't give into doubt and fear. Here the devotional. I do like a recap. Fear as torment. Worry is a useless emotion and mental exercise that wastes your time doing and achieving nothing. Mhm. Hey, me now, how we going? I think yesterday I watch a 2 hour live stream for you. Is that you did? You do unless I can't. So I can't be on the live stream then. I'll go on the playlist and watch it. So watch a 2 hour, 2 hours, two time. Then we'll watch a 1 hour, two time. And so I have to drop it. Nice to see you live stream. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh, son of the king. Hi, my host. How are you? I am fine. To God be the glory. Great things He has done. I need more support, German brother. Okay. My watch over decrease all day. Well, yes, you have to reach out to YouTube, and ask them what is causing that problem. I told you already, if you don't reach out to them, where you gonna get the answer? And you have to check if you have any video pause or in private and fix the issue from your end. One ear fix. So watch listen all day. Yes, it's on. I know some know it coming. So And that's how it's supposed to go, you know. That means that yeah, something is really definitely wrong. Because when before the 1 year never finished for me last year, and I had over 4,000 watch hours, way over 4,000, almost 5,000, and then me apply for the AdSense account, and then we February of this year there was a little problems, but I've kind of fix it, and the AdSense went through. Let me tell you something. You see, each of us who come here, so on YouTube, somebody, this is second year. We are settling, you know. Yes, the host has been telling you me not to reach out to YouTube for long. Oh, you know, I'm glad you remember Son of the King. I've been telling you, reach out to YouTube. And I don't know if you not hear what me I say, but it's not as, oh, me not put it, why it decrease so fast. Yeah, we just, when you work at night, especially 7 nights a week like how me work, it's rough, man. Just wake up, take a little nap. In Kingston, the whole place, the whole damn place, sorry, the whole place, the whole earth is hot. In Jamaica, in the tropics, out here hot. Wow, I can't put my finger on it. But in my situation with YouTube last year, 2025, when I system reached over the 4,000 watch hour, and I applied, and only to be told that I have two AdSense accounts. I said, oh, if I have two AdSense, that means that somebody did try set up a duplicate account. You have to be careful when you on YouTube, I tell you the truth. I even hear a Jamaican youth, I'm of him channel, and it was stolen from him. So we have to be careful. So undesirable people don't take away the channel we work so hard to build up. These hackers are dangerous. They are dangerous, man. I used to have that problem too with what my watch was one time, but when I reach out to YouTube and in a thing there, and them answer me and reach them contact me, we in a little chat where I communicate, and they told me what to do, and the problem was fixed. But me no, I've been saying it to you for a while. See, Son of the King remember, because he was always in the bushes watching. Sometimes him don't say anything. Reach out to YouTube, me now. Reach out to them and ask them. They will do a diagnostic check of your channel and tell you why the watch hours is decreasing, because it's not supposed to go like that. It's not supposed to go like that. They will tell you what to do to fix the problem. And then when you apply for your AdSense account, I don't know. They give us from January, December. It all depends on when your first video was pushed out or the first year started. But you say it's no year two. You say my 1 year finish. So watch how it increase all day. This is second year. Okay. Mm. Mm. Here's uh, not forgetting Goga. He's a good brethren here. Goga. If men is still here, you can reach out to Goga if you have an Instagram account. Goga is on Instagram. Reach out to him. Leave a message and he will contact you back. Or something name grow. I can't remember the last part and him grow with she help people when they have problem with them watch hours and thing. Remember the name I tell you. Them people look on Instagram, them a YouTuber. Let me see if I still have an Instagram account. Cause when I use it, I take it down off my phone. Yeah, I take it down. And I use Instagram, so I take it down, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I just make me, like, she just rock up my nerves a while ago. What thing I look for there? Oh, see if I wear some. I mean, I rock up my nerves, I can't. I'm sorry to hear say the watch was a decrease daily. But I've been telling you to reach out to YouTube for the longest time. Say, Son of the King, glad he was here. And he is the one to bring it to our attention that I've been telling you, reach out to YouTube, reach out to YouTube. All right, get into our next segment. We're getting to the newspaper segment now. Kingston container terminal employees arrested as police probe 1 billion cocaine bus. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Kingston, Jamaica. A major multi-agency operation is underway at the Kingston container terminal after police uncovered a suspected cocaine smuggling network linked to the facility. The operation led by the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division and the Jamaica Customs Agency with support from the Special Operation Branch follows the seizure of cocaine valued at approximately 1 billion early this week. Several employees at the terminal have been arrested as investigators probe their alleged involvement in the drug trafficking syndicate operating from the facility. Authorities said the investigation is ongoing and further updates will be provided soon. End of article. Yeah, wow, they're trying to make up some. All right, let's get into this article about the Ebola, who urges if Ebola vaccine trial in DR Congo Ebola outbreak. Geneva, Switzerland. AFP, World Health Organization vaccine expert on Friday recommended a full-scale human trial of the only existing approved Ebola vaccine to see if it offers cross protection against a deadly strain spreading in the Democratic Congo. The Ebola vaccine has proved safe and infectious against the more common variant strain of Ebola virus. The World Health Organization experts said early data, notable from animal trials, show it may also give some protection against the rare strain exploding in the DRC. All right. The recommendation came as number of confirmed cases in the Democratic Republic of Congo went past the 4,000 mark, now standing at 4,053, included 1,850 fatalities. WHO chief Ad Anman warned against Friday that the virus was spreading faster than response effect can catch up. The UN Health Agency's Technical Advisory Group on candidate vaccine for the Bondigo outbreak respond met last week to review data that has emerged since their meeting in May. In the days following the outbreak declaration, the members recommended Evo, Erovubo, the only licensed Ebola vaccine, but prioritized for inclusion in a recommended clinical trial in the context of ongoing outbreak. A WHO statement said. Spokesman told the AFP it would be a ring trial in the DRC involving the circle of contacts around known cases. The experts looked at several studies, included one which showed that 3 out of 4 non-human primates vaccinated with Evobo survived Bondibugun compared with 1 out of 4 controlled animals. They are also looked at an unpublished study on variants, which found that the researched graded version of Irvobo proved 100% protection against the bun bighorn, whereas all control animals died within 10 days. Okay, alright, we'll leave it right here. Wow. They found a new species of frog in Costa Rica. Let's get into that article. Don't let the devil blow your mind. Times are serious, cantankerous, and dangerous. It's only in the Father, you know I put my trust. Alright, Costa Rica scientists, a tiny greenish nocturnal frog that strive in coffee plantation has been discovered in Costa Rica, Central Pacific region, where it also faces risk from agrochemicals used in farming, measuring less than 4 centimeters and known as the spring frog. AFP reporters observed the dark green spotted amphibian in San Lorenzo. It's a new species of tree frog for scientists and endemic to Costa Rica. Researchers Wagner told AFP per the findings of the of from the University of Costa Rica and Argentina National Council of Scientific and Technical Research, also nicknamed coffee frog. The species has another distinctive trait. Males have a transparent throat that inflates from sorry inflates with their short high-pitched call. At night, when they are most active, you can hear them singing and pitched on coffee shrubs. Avisha said, generally, frogs seek out shade, moisture, and food in the crops, but they are not after the coffee um, berries, feeding instead on small insects in the habitat. Okay, they just like to dip on the coffee, but they don't feed on the berries. Okay, them on to the small insects. Warns that pesticide use on coffee plantation could potentially pose a risk to these tiny amphibians. These poisons travel through the air, they seep through the soil, and that's where they enter the achromatic system where the tadpole develop. Okay, wow. End of article. Oh, it's a nice story to know that scientists are discovering a new type of frog in Costa Rica. Okay, the time now is 4:20 in Kingston, Jamaica. Let me see before I'm getting to that. Okay, let me see now. Claim. Yes. Okay, I make delete pass. Claim a little price. And the volume on this. So I do live with you guys and what is it now? Yes, indeed. That's something there. Right. Okay. All right. Yes. Come on, people. Some people are mischievous, and everybody like to work for for certain things. They like to take from others, and you put in so much work to build in your channel, even on Facebook. People lose their accounts because you have undesirable individuals. A friend of mine lose his Facebook account. It was stolen from him and thing. So I have to be careful. Yeah, they are going to dog or something here. Me no longer focus on the watch hour. She must focus on why the watch hour is going down. How much time I tell me no reach out to YouTube. I don't know if it go through this one and come back through this one. She not listen to me. how your watch hours going down, decreasing so far. It did happen to me already. I was noticing it. And when reach out to YouTube, they told me what to do and I fix it. I mean, I just need to reach out to YouTube and get the needed help. Yes, indeed. So, yeah. Every platform, basically, once people are gathered there, you go find people come with some little, when them come out on the internet, hackers are there with their devices looking for some loophole. Everywhere them the Facebook. That's why them say if you look on Facebook you just see it. You say certain things to protect yourself. But despite all of that, people account still get taken away from them, especially if you build up a certain amount of um like followers. Mm. So that's where it is, man. Always say if uh, use strong password. Soon come soon when they have a fast something because we can't make the time pass. I'm pretty sure me I do me get back into the newspaper reading. Yes, indeed. Let me go on, do it thing. Okay, I think I saw fix that now. It's here. The window blade. Alright. I don't know, some complicated article. Wow. Sad, sad one. Sad, sad, sad. 3-year-old dies in suspected drowning in Westmoreland, Jamaica. Police are investigating a suspected drowning following the death of a 3-year-old child at a popular attraction in Little Bay, Westmoreland on Independence Day. The deceased has been identified as Kayson Barrett of an Ocean Point address in the parish of Hanover. Reports from the police indicates that alright, stay closer to me so we can see what going on at the youth rates. Mina, did you reach out to YouTube? I've been saying it to you for a while. You must reach out to them and ask. They will do a diagnostic check on your channel and tell you what to be done, how we can fix the decreasing of your watch hours because I'm not so it's supposed to go. I was having that problem and I reached out to them and they told me what to do and I fixed it. I'm telling you the same thing. Reach out to YouTube on your phone. Please do, Mina. Alright, back to the report here. Reports from the police indicates that around 2:45 p.m., the child, his mother, and another relative were at the attraction when he reportedly wandered away unnoticed, prompting his parents and relatives to launch a search. Barrett's was later found in a swimming pool on the property and taken to the lifeguard on duty, who immediately attempted to administer CPR. The child was subsequently rushed to an hospital where he was pronounced. The police were unable to say if any charges are pending. End of article. You can't you can't go to a place like that. A pool, a river, the beach, and have children unattended. You have to keep your eye upon them. Keep your eye upon them like an eagle. Yeah, man, you have to keep your eye upon. Sorry to hear that. It's a sad story, but sorry to hear that. Surviving burn victim from guardsman fire return home. Kingston, Jamaica. Two of the four men injured in an explosion at a garage adjoined to Guardsman Group Beryllium Limited headquarters on Southcamp Road have returned to Jamaica following intensive burn treatment overseas. Fabian Brown was one of the two airlifted back to Jamaica on Friday in the company of his wife, Misha, who spoke to the Observer Online. The journey, I must say, has been rough. It has been hard, she said. Despite this, Misha had high praise for those involved in her husband's care, including the staff of Wellstar Coburn Center and Trinity Airlines, as well as the Burn Foundation of Jamaica and their uh, courteous, crisis support charity arm. She issued an urgent call to corporate Jamaica to put their support behind the foundation. I encourage corporate Jamaica, to support the crisis support charity. It's not just supporting the survivors, it's not just burns people alone, but overall, if you look at what they have done, they have been doing good. And if it wasn't for them, we would have not been able to live here. And for him to get through that true care that he needs, God's man had committed to supporting the men who were injured in the May 22nd incident, which firefighters said happened before 9 a.m. while welding work was being done on the property. Brown was airlifted along with Damian Walters and a third man for care overseas after the incident. The fourth man passed away at a local hospital before he could be airlifted. Walters also passed away while undergoing treatment overseas. Wow, sorry to hear that. Condolences to the Walters family and to the other gentleman who lost his life. Fire, these men were working at a garage at the Guardsman Group of South Camp Road, where the explosion took place, and three got airlifted, but one looked like Damian Walters passed away overseas while receiving treatment. Yes, condolences. Meanwhile, as Misha expressed her sorrow at the two deaths, she and Fabian are now preparing for a life that may look significantly different. The journey is just beginning. People might think, oh, you get burned, you are healed. This is a life changing experience. People need to understand that when you experience burns, and you are recovering, it takes years and your life will never be the same. The sun, something that we take for granted, you can no longer go in that. She said, wow, is that so? You can't go into the sun when you get um, severe burn, like what these gentlemen been through. Despite the challenges, she expressed faith in God and gratitude for her husband's life. Not until you have someone who has been affected severely by burns, fire burns, can you know what that journey is. And I am thankful, grateful that Fabian is still here with us, she said. Wow. End of article. Mm, mm, mm. Let's see, Shen crispy fried chicken. Let's see what Shen's crispy fried chicken is all about. Into the food section, we're gone. Shen's crispy fried chicken. Shanice Gore presents her crispy fried chicken. Shanice Gore proves her creativity extends well beyond hairstyle as my ear principal welcomes Thursday food into her kitchen to share a few of her favorite dishes. First up is Shan's crispy fried chicken, golden crispy fried chicken seasoned with fresh herbs and bold Jamaican flavors. This family favorite is crispy on the outside, juice on the juicy on the inside, and perfect for sharing at any gathering. Preparation time 20 minutes plus at least 1 hour marinating. Cooking time 15 to 20 minutes. Serve 4 to 6 persons. And say whole chicken cut up into several pieces. Scallion chopped. Fresh thyme, garlic, minced Scotch bonnet pepper, finely chopped, Maggi chicken seasoning, and 1 garlic powder. Okay, wow. All right, I'll leave this article here. And she deep fried in, I don't know what them call this thing, vegetable oil. Because she said she use some coconut oil. Where vegetable oil come from? That's another thing I need to talk about that in a video. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm. we'll find the next article here. Hmm. There is reach 1 hour margin. Let's see if I can find the next article. Yes, indeed. So I oh this now Douglas Win Silver. Celebrating 64 years Jamaica independence. And you see patrons in their Jamaican colors at the National Stadium. Thousands of Jamaicans packed the National Stadium in St. Andrew on Thursday as the country marked 64 years of independence with the signature Grand Gala event celebrated under the theme United in Celebrating Resilience. The Grand Gala, held annually by Ministry of Culture and Gender, Entertainment and Sports through the Jamaica Culture Development Commission. Article thus got taken down. Okay, come back up. All right. Right. Let me see my reach again. The Grand Gala held annually by the Ministry of Culture and Gender, Entertainment and Sports and Cultural Development Commission is the grand finale of Jamaica's Emancipation and Independence season. Minister Olivia Grange said that the event, which had more than 1,800 participants, would present Jamaica's story, diversity, achievements, and creative power on the national large cultural stage. Okay. This does a little snaps, that just a picture and a little article there. But it's good, it's all good. All right. Yes, indeed. Mina, please reach out to YouTube. Constantly I say it. I don't know if you follow or a key told me and say, I had this problem too. My watch hours was going down and they told me what to do and I do it and the problem solved. So you need to do the same. You need to do the same, my dear. Anyway, I'm out. He was right here, so yeah, reached 1 hour last night and I do 40 minutes. So I said, all right, I'll come out and do an hour. Just to keep the thing clicking over and thing. So anyway, big up on yourself. Big up Mina and give her a little strength by the grace of God. Son of the King, big up yourself, faithful supporter. Big up yourself, Son of the King. Again, big up Mina. Please reach out to YouTube, Mina. Alright? And I don't think nobody else will come. Nobody's never come forward in a chat. No. Just them two individuals, Mina and Son of the King. Alright, cool. I'm out. Mina says she want help, but she need to reach out to YouTube as well. And as long as you do certain things, on the internet, you ever find people try to weasel them way in a thing. That's all I can say. You go up on TikTok, a bunch of people that they duplicate accounts and all type of things. So anything you do, you have to be careful. That's all I can say. All right, cool. I'm out.